Good morning, Bitcoin. Today is Wednesday, March 14th, 2018. My name is Thomas Hunt, and here's what's happening today in Bitcoin. The price of Bitcoin was down 8.32% in the last 24 hours, with a last of 8,388, a high of 9,345, and a low of 8,273. That's $1 for 11,909 Satoshis, breaking badly over the 10,000 Satoshi barrier. The Mayer multiple is incredibly low at 0.19. Remember, the average Mayer multiple is 1.47, so we are far below that. The big news today, everyone's sad. Google bans Bitcoin advertisements in policy change. Following Facebook's lead, Google has now banned Bitcoin advertisements because, just like the .coms, rather than trying to understand something, just ban it. Push it under the rug. That internet thing is no good. It's only for criminals and terrorists. Wait a minute. Isn't Google on that internet thing? Bitcoin bubble just about to burst, major money manager says. And you can trust him because he's a major money manager. The cryptocurrency ticks all of the boxes that we consider to be the essential criteria of any asset bubble. Dun dun dun. Square's merchants are willing to accept Bitcoin, survey says. Shocking. You think Square would get on that, right? Isn't it time that Square accepted Bitcoin for their main business, the taking of small payments? More than half of the retailers that use Square would accept Bitcoin as a form of payment. Maybe it's time for Square to activate that feature in their app. Bitcoin sinks towards 8,000 and faces further sell-off, as Omkar Godpol says from CoinDesk. The probability of Bitcoin prices falling below 8,600 has increased. A bear flag breakdown could open the doors for a drop to 6,000, the February low, and perhaps 5,500, the bear flag breakout target. On the higher side, only a daily close above the 10-day moving average, currently seen at 9,619, would signal bearish invalidation. A convincing break above the 11,700 recent high would signal a bearish to bullish trend change. Has there ever been another asset owned by millions globally that the media and experts have spent so much time and energy trying to devalue? Or is it only Bitcoin? Alistair Milne. Pirate Beach Bum. The FUD we face every day in crypto is normal. The fact that central banks, governments, and Wall Streets are talking about it positively or negatively is a great signal for the future. No one said moving towards mainstream adoption would be easy. Andy Hoffman. Yet another 100% non-event, purposely interpreted as bad news by the blindly anti-Bitcoin MSM. It would be like saying that the stock market goes up because Google allows mutual fund ads. Once again, the media tries to interpret every event in the news as the sole reason that Bitcoin goes up or down, no matter what the event is, no matter how high it goes up or down. They explain everything with that beautiful phrase, causation does not equal correlation. Kevin Pham. Bitcoiners are the mixed martial artists of the world. They're cross-trained in mathematics, economics, law, computer science, cryptography, game theory, history, and anthropology. They put it together in a cohesive package that befuddles and confuses the specialists. As Marcus Aurelius said, why does he smile when misfortune strikes? He knows it will be an opportunity to cultivate virtue. Death, loss, decline, these things come for us all. Facing pain is how we make ready. Adversity sharpens the blade of will. Greet the test gladly. Endure. And this was a few hours ago, but they were just 1 hour away from the first U.S. congressional hearing to address ICOs. I haven't gotten a chance to watch it yet, but I have heard a summary of the congressional hearing. That's right. It sounds like the representatives were out in force once again, with Representative Maloney not impressing people, while Representative Emmer was the real MVP. Representative Emmer from Minnesota. I hear elected officials who don't have any concept of what we're dealing with here, talking about how we have to go in and regulate. He's absolutely right. They have no idea what they're talking about, and that's not a good frame to force regulations on. Maybe they should give the market a chance. Give Bitcoin a chance. As Mr. Shermer said, Bitcoin is for guys sitting in their pajamas on the couch, telling their wives they're going to be millionaires. As the Twitter account BSC44 says, remember this guy and his ignorance forever. Crypto Cobain summarized the hearings, asking Mr. Sherman, how many terrorists have used US dollars? Once again, the standard FUD from the representatives is that Bitcoin can only be used by criminals, just like US dollars. That's confusing. Don't they make the US dollars? And Coinbase claimed during the hearing that they do not trade ICOs or any other security tokens, blindly refusing the fact that Ethereum was an ICO. Ethereum is a security token. As Francis Pouillon says, what about Ethereum? Did people somehow forget that Ethereum was an ICO and that when it was sold to the public, there wasn't even a token and it was simply an IOU by a centralized issuer promising to credit the IOU with their issued coin? Maybe everyone's forgotten that the word ICO means initial coin offering and that Ethereum offered a coin. Very strange. And finally, shout out to the Las Vegas Bitcoin meetup. Had a great time last night meeting up with the people down at Nacho Daddy. We had about 15 people. And as the Design Flaw said, it was a great time with some great people. The best kept secret in the world is that the beating heart of Bitcoin is made up largely of some of the most generous and principled people you'll ever meet. And it was really great. Everybody had a lot in common. There was lots of chatting going on all over the table. And hope to have another one in Las Vegas soon. It was great. Thanks to everybody who came out. And that's about it for this episode of Today in Bitcoin. Be sure to give us a like down below. Likes are free. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the World Crypto Network. We do shows like this almost every day. And if you've got some extra Bitcoin in your wallet, please feel free to scan that QR code to send us a donation. Prices are down, Google searches are down, but perhaps donations will go up. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.